A lot of times we use feeling when we teach. We want students to have a certain feeling, like a feeling of deep introspection, or a feeling of loss, or a feeling of love, or a feeling of a lot of things. Like, we lead them to feelings to help it sink in, to help them internalize the message. Have you ever used anticipation as a feeling? A couple of times I've done this, and I love how it creates a memory in them, because it's not a feeling they're used to feeling in the context of my group. I use this sparingly. A couple years ago, I was teaching, and I said, okay, everybody stand up and close your eyes. I've talked to the leaders ahead of time. I hadn't talked to the leaders ahead of time, but I've talked to the leaders ahead of time, and some of them are going to come around and do something to some of you. Now, I don't want you to ruin the surprise by opening your eyes. Keep your eyes closed, and when it happens, you'll know. So just stand there. And what was really funny is it worked really well. So I remember seeing the biggest reaction I got was out of the girls on the front row. They were just like, they had the willies. It's like, what's gonna happen? It's just, just kind of a nervous anticipation thing. And it worked really well. And then I went on with the lesson. I used that feel. I said, you know how you just felt? Well, that's how, and then I made the point. This next time, just actually a few days ago, I was teaching at a mother-son brunch, and the moms were all dolled up with their makeup and hair, wearing dresses. The guys are supposed to be dressed up, but they're wearing t-shirts and shorts. And I was talking about having a way to release tension in the home. And I wanted to create anticipation to illustrate kind of the fun vibe that can get rid of the tension or offset the tension. And so I brought a water gun with me, and I held it up, and I said, what I did was, last night a couple of us, me and my buddy, snuck in here, and we duct taped water guns under all of your chairs. And what I want you to do, I want everybody to put their hands on the table. We're gonna play a game, and when I say 3, then I want you to grab the guns out from under your chairs, and it's going to be mothers against sons. Sons, or either, if anybody gets shot, you have to sit down. And with the moms all dolled up, as I'm explaining this, I'm seeing the horror on their faces. And this is out of school, out of a Catholic school. So I'm seeing horror on the organizer's face and the teacher's faces in the room. And the boys just think, oh, this is going to be the best day of my life. So it's really funny. They're feeling the excitement. And so I said, 1, 2, there's no water guns under your chair. But the point was made, and it helped them see where I was going. They could feel what I was trying to accomplish. Where if family, whenever there's a problem, if you only focus on the tension, if you only focus on the problem, and you don't focus on the we're still family, I still love you, but this is horrible. You know, maybe have some fun in the midst of your tension. Doesn't always work, but if you're always handling problems with a hammer instead of a squirt gun, then it's just going to make the home even more tense. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, you'll probably like my book. I hope you'll download it. It's available on VolunteerYouthMinistry.com and DownloadYouthMinistry.com. The name of the book is Volunteer Youth Ministry. It's full of my first 20 years of youth ministry, things I learned, tricks, tips, how to deal with discipline. Each chapter has a different title that tells you, like one chapter is discipline, one chapter is counseling, one chapter is fun. Like, how do we do different aspects of ministry well? And it's actually called VolunteerYouthMinistry.com, a roadmap to effective leadership. Anyway, hope you enjoy it, hope you get it, and it'll be a super big help to you. Thanks for watching.